Oh, Lena Galore.
Yeah.
She's like, she posts thirst traps all the time. And I'm like, who is this gorgeous Italian drag queen?
Yeah, the hairy meat.
Yes, only to find out that they're the winner. And I had no idea.
Well, because everyone wanted it to be Melissa.
Yeah, I think so.
Melissa Boombaya, whatever her name was. Melissa Bombaclat.
Melissa Boombaya is not a name by this podcast and on some drag queen in the world. I'm going to be so upset. Hi, hello, everyone. Welcome into That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in chronological order. We are currently finishing up Drag Race France Season 2. Season 2. My name is Jer. Our gay sound presented by Jesse is...
A refreshing beverage.
I was waiting for I love this drink. I was waiting for it. I was so waiting for it. That was great.
I love this drink. Or Tatiana. Oh, and let me tell you about this beverage.
Oh my God. Let me tell you about my This is so brain rot. Oh, it's so good. You were saying something about Coco Peru earlier when we were out in the living room, and a Coco Peru brain rot for me, and it's the deepest cut. It was one of her going out videos. I want to say it was Rite Aid. And she says, whenever I go out, I don't let my friends get the sizzling fajitas. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That sounds familiar. Mine is bulk garbage. Her driving around and I always have to call
Bulk garbage.
Bulk garbage left down the street. Bulk garbage.
It might be that same video because it's later on. She's in a parking lot and she says about the sizzling fajitas, and then she says someone drives by and they have a loud ass car, and she goes, "That's your muffler." And I literally say, "That's your muffler" all the time.
That's your muffler.
It's brain rot. I'm gonna have to go back and watch all those.
Yeah, for real. I know I watched them all like to oblivion, and now I think I can rewatch all of them. Honestly, that is like the blueprint for Luscious Massacre Dragvestigations.
Yes.
Coco Peru was the original Dragvestigator going to Home Goods, Whole Foods in full drag looking for Panettones.
Her going out and looking for things videos were quite literally my favorite thing in the whole world.
Yeah.
There is nothing that brings me more joy than Coco Peru going out and looking for things. When she finds that wig and she's like, "Oh, look, it's me." And it's the Halloween wig.
And then in that same episode, doesn't she get in trouble for filming? Like, the wig of herself.
I think so.
And they're like, "You can't film." She's like, "It's me though."
She gets kicked out of one of the shops. And they tell her that she can't film. I think it was CVS didn't let her film.
Of all places. Like,
of all places. I think they kicked her out. Or maybe she couldn't find, I don't know. I have to watch them again. That and then the GTA. Okay, so this is the last episode that we'll have for a little bit. We're going to take a little break next week for your day of birth, which the episode that we're going to film next week, in our timeline, will have already aired by the time that this podcast comes out. Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey Doctor Who stuff.
Crazy.
Because I'm going to post our special episode, a Drag You one, on your actual birthday.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
My draguation.
Your draguation, which I think is when France 2 posts, like episode 2. So.
Yes.
We have to catch up on UK versus the world really quick, really fast. I love that they did the redemption runway.
Yes.
I really freaking was so confused why they turned up to Mariah. Did you live? Am I crazy? Because everyone I've talked to is like, it's a beautiful gown. And I'm like, I see shreds of tulle, shreds of tulle, shreds of tulle.
It was like safe high for me. Honestly, I was more upsetty spaghetti about Sminty being safe.
Okay, T.
Because Sminty turned the party.
She was really good.
I thought she looked gorge.
But Zahira.
Zapanta.
Zapanta. Every time she says Zahira, I live.
There's something about her voice that is like, it scratches my, it's like the scalp massager.
Yeah, totally.
There's something about her voice because it's like British Valley Girl.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. So good.
But yeah, she's diva.
Kate not being in the bottom was a crime.
Wait, who?
Kate.
Yeah.
I whispered it like she could hear.
Kate? Like, is she with us? And then speaking of the bottom, that bottom was the fool.
That lip sync was messy, boots.
To the song that freaking Jane. Whoa, not Jane from Finance. Karen from Finance.
I was gonna ask, wasn't it Down Under?
Yeah,
they did that.
It was a Snatch Game lip sync that
That's right.
Why do I keep calling her for Jane from Finance?
You got Jane on your brain.
Karen, don't.
Karen. My autocorrect put it as done, so all my autocorrects kept saying Jane Dunn.
Jane Dunn.
I'm like, what is autocorrect telling me right now? It knows something. I don't.
This brain rot. I had this customer that my coworker was helping today, on via computer, and their spell check kept changing "I am" to Ian, but it was this woman, but it sounded like her name was Ian, and she was talking about herself in third person, like Ian going to buy right now, or like Ian just wondering what the policy is for returning this. Like, we were screaming.
And there goes Serena doing what I know she can do best.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, was it surreal to see the redemption to her floral look?
What'd you think?
I felt like I was watching sports. It was crazy. I was
right?
like, yes! Because as soon as she said that it was going to be her flower look, I was like, I need to say this.
I was so nervous.
It was so fresh to me.
Yeah.
Like, of all of them, I was like, I need to witness this now.
Yeah.
And I got my jush. I got my full jush to it.
Same. I kind of loved Fontana's as well, but when she came out, I was like, I wanted it to be Old Lady mug. It was supposed to be the Old Lady runway.
I was chewing up that red hair on her, though.
Yes, she looks hot in red hair.
Looked crazy good.
Can I say something crazy? I think she should have won. I loved
Fontana.
Her Kate Bush. Hannah Fontana. When Rue said that, I'm like, we made that joke in Soiree already.
We were ahead of the train.
We were. I really feel like what she did with Kate's ugly ass Shania look was so hot.
Not at all what I was expecting.
No.
No, she did great. Yeah, I loved her.
Okay, but I just want our listeners at home to remember, and I want to clock this now. I thought that her little tarp rainforest thing that she made in Drag Race Sweden, I thought that should have won the design challenge too.
See,
I'm a blind stand.
I mean, I won't say Fontana apologist because I feel like it's not like she did wrong.
Right.
You're a Fontana truther.
I'm a truther out here. Get the X-Files song, the Illuminati, everything. Okay, so let's finish up Drag Race France season. I can't stop saying France.
France.
It's literally such brain rot. I can't stop doing it. It's bad.
Lock in.
Okay, so we're in the end of our journey. Last week, we talked about the very devastating departure of Moon. We talked about A Time Ball, The Hunchback, musical, and Snatch Game, which made me immediately realize, when it's brought up by Nikki later on this episode, they really did all the hard challenges. They were like, triathlon. They were like, here's the hardest bit right in the middle. And I don't know, maybe that's why it made it so exciting.
Well, because usually for seasons, the middle can be kind of a slog.
Totally. It's a boring part of the season.
So it was, yeah, that's true. It was a kind of a subversion of that to have it pick up in intensity so much in the middle. Mm-hmm. Especially when that is like a lot of the high stakes eliminations too.
Yeah, totally. Because everything's getting like, what did they say? Pussy hair pulls?
Yeah, pulling pussy hairs.
Pulling pussy hairs.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. What did she say on her way out, Sierra? Whatever.
Oh yeah, she's like, here's a new vocal stem, and she's like, beep bop boop.
And Athena being like, what's a vocal scam?
Yeah, yes.
What's that?
So mother.
Can I say something hateful?
Say it.
She's such a boomer.
She really is, but I kind of love it.
Do you?
No, well, just in the sense of like, she's so like mother whose identity is about being a mother. She's so mom, and like being a mom like changed her whole life, and now all she is mom.
She's a Facebook mom.
She's literally a Facebook drag mom. She's
totally
like,
is.
look at my family, like my daughters. I'm so proud of them. My daughters, like our family, like.
I think for me, I'm getting like secondhand millennial cringe because I'm like, we are not supposed to care that much. We are the reason why Borders went out of business, why Circuit City went out of business.
Don't bring Borders into this.
We didn't buy housing and real estate when we were in kindergarten, when we should have to avoid the housing crisis.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care.
I didn't invest in my 401k in elementary school.
Like, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Okay, so all the queens are talking about Moon putting herself first this episode, and Sarah's feeling conflicted. She says specifically that she knows that Moon's decision was important for her, but she says something about not being able to defend herself in the competition. I thought that was interesting. I'm like, so do you want to go home? Do you want to lip sync for your life? Do you want to Dovima? Because you can go out there and Dovima if you want to.
That's tea. Mochatrice. At first I was thinking her against Sahi, and I was like, just stand there, shaking her head, making everyone cry. Loca, mira eso. Loca, mira eso.
I love that lip sync.
But that is true. She could have been like, she could have done her silky Barbie girl moment where like, I still want to do this. I'm still in the geesh. Like, please let me dance for you. Please, I just want to twirl.
Please,
Nikki, please. Daphne, please.
Jody Harsh, please. The girls are feeling super energetic as they go into this because I'm sure that they're thinking like, there's not many of us. We are almost done. And they might be thinking, because there's 5, maybe they'll do a top 4 this year and maybe it'll be over. Or at the very least, they're going to keep doing what they did last year and keep whittling it down to 3, but they're almost at the end. And so when Nikki comes in and says that they've survived all these challenges and they do that silly little therapy thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was just like, we're going to have fun with this. Did you live for that?
I lived, and my favorite part was, as Nikki's playing therapist, she's just drawing this picture of Kiona, and then she's like, what do you think? And then she shows it to her. It's just a huge butt. It's like a little like stick figure French girl with a giant butt. And she's like, what do you see? It's like that sent me.
It was so funny. I loved Punani just being post-verbal the whole time, like,
yes, Lady Ladiva.
Lova Ladiva
Lova
so
Ladiva.
bad.
Lady Ladiva.
Lady Ladiva. And she comes back very soon, and Lova works me out.
Okay, she really is like the pork chop of this, even though she wasn't the first out.
No, I don't think so.
It was wait.
Something with a K.
Is it not Kiona?
Not Kahana.
Kahana.
La Kahana.
La Kahana.
Yeah.
But like
Lova was second.
They act like Lova was the pork chop because she gets so much. Her name stays in everyone's mouth.
I'm surprised they didn't bring her back for All Stars after they talked about her so much.
True. Well, she's more like a Henny.
Yeah. Oh,
Days
maybe.
without a Lova Ladiva mention.
Because they brought her up in the television show. They said the spirit of Lova Ladiva had entered her. And then they brought her back. It was great. And then Mommy snoring the entire time. Like, I love that Nikki just was improvising and just let Mommy pretend to sleep.
Honestly, Nikki was doing a great job yes-anding all season. So good for you, girl. You got on the show.
She's an extremely fun host.
Yeah.
I love her.
Even in the live, I was like, damn, you're doing good.
She kept up with, I think, some of the better hosts in reality TV, I think. So Nikki announces that everybody loves puppets except for Mami Wata.
Who's immediately like, I hate this. I think puppets are stupid. Like, this is like a dark spot on culture. Like, I can't believe that we like have to like put our hands in fabric, like humanoid figures, and and pretend to be them. Like, it's sick. It's foul. Like, she really hated puppets.
Who was it in season 6 or 7 that said, I just hate camo? Oh, it was Layla. I hate camo. I think it's a blight
on human culture,
human
or
culture.
whatever. She's fierce for that. I felt that at the time, and I feel like, I don't know if she feels the same, but I feel like we're both probably wearing camo now.
Yeah, probably.
The full circle Brenda, but she was fierce for that. And
She
RuPaul
was
just like, okay. When you bring your young speak to the boomer.
Mommy was so funny. She was hilarious. Can we talk about that pit crew guy? This gorgeous, gorgeous pit crew man who was moaning when they put the... Did you clock that?
The chemistry, but I feel like all of these... there's something in the air in France. Well, and honestly, in just all these seasons. In Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
In France.
The pit crew boys they're making moves.
They're making money moves. Love is in the air. Stop.
Did
That's
you
crazy.
hear him making sounds though? Did you clock it? I think it's Punani puts it in the box and he makes this face and goes, You can catch it's very faint.
He was feeling Punani's tea.
Yeah. Well, and when Kiona did it too, he was sort of like smiling at her and going,
I can't.
I was dying. It was so funny. I'm like, you better. But by the third one, he stopped. He was just making faces. I'm sure that someone was like, can you stop orgasming over
You're
there,
like,
please?
stop moaning.
Stop gooting.
I loved that Mommy was dreading this challenge.
Yes.
And then it turned out that everyone did bad except for her.
Well, for me, Mommy did the thing that no one's ever done before for the puppet challenge. She actually let it be about the puppet. She hid behind the little stage and just let the puppet talk.
And then I was like, because this was it was honestly a more contained version of how Carmen did Killer Queen.
Oh my God. Yes.
Where she's really just letting the puppet talk and
Yeah.
not doing the weird back and forth. Because sometimes I think they struggle trying to be themselves and then talk to the puppet and switch.
Yeah.
I think some of these non-comedy girls can't. They're not trying to be doing all that. And she was smart. She really just said, she said, like, Ginger bitch hates me. I'm cookie cunty. And she's like, I've had problems with Nikki, the cameraman. Like,
I've had run-ins with Sarah, Ginger, Punani, the journalist, the cameraman, Nikki Doll, her grandmother, and soon, the armchairs. I wrote it all down because it was so funny. And then also, I've also given up puppets after the talent show.
oh my God, yes. She actually like turned it and burned it. It was crazy. She did so good.
It was so funny. Like, and even the look was crazy.
Yeah, the way she was like, I'm just gonna cover her in blue yarn. Because everyone else is trying to do like a real like faithful puppet makeover, and she's like, I'm gonna make it crazy. Blue hair, giant red lips.
Wait, I think it was Sarah had Punani. I love that she did the lips, but why does she look like Sami Laundry?
Stop.
Did you have any other person that kind of stood out to you in any way?
Well, no.
Well, I did have logistical questions on how they all fit in that box.
I really think they bring them out one by one. I'm sorry.
I think so too.
Because otherwise they would be like flattened to a pulp. Because they also have to be sort of like, I don't know, fluffed, like presentable. They have to be ready. I feel like if they're all shoved in that box. Because otherwise the first couple people would just immediately touch it.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't really be able to like pretend. I don't know.
Yeah, well, and also wouldn't they grab themselves at some point and they'd have to stuff it back in there?
Exactly.
You're right. They might bring them out.
Adrenaline.
Good stuff. I thought that Mommy was so funny, but she was perplexed that she won. I screen grabbed her face because it was so funny.
She was so good. She's like, but I hate this.
Right.
She's like, but puppets are awful. But the way that she starts her like accidental mini challenge slayage era.
Yeah.
Because then it's like this, and then winning the weakest link next week. Like literally, she just became like the sleeper mini challenge diva.
See, but I already punched my Mommy Wata card for my Stan line already because I think that she should have won the ball. And there was another challenge I thought she should have won.
I also will say, like, I think just not unintentionally because she is funny. Like, she's probably the person that's made me laugh the most this season.
Mommy?
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Because like her talking heads are golden.
Yes.
And like even like when Cookie and Ginger were fighting, and she's like, Kiona's trying to mediate and be kumbaya, and I'm like, no, let them fight. Like, just all of her commentary is so funny.
good.
She just is such a great character, and like she is very smart.
Yeah.
Like she's not really like a. I don't know. I feel like on paper, she in this cast like and in her dynamic, she would be the young stupid fashion queen.
Yeah.
But she seems just so like, I don't know, reasonable, like sensible and like smart.
Yeah.
I mean, like, except for like not knowing that Grace Jones is alive and like stuff like that. But like,
She's alive.
I love that they had for the finale, they went one into the clip of them being like, so was her name Ladiva or whatever? Ladiva. So what does
Lova
Lova Ladiva mean to you? That one celebrity. She's like, honestly, like not really anything. Like I never really listened to her. Like, sorry, wherever you are. And they're like, she's dead. And they're like, oh. And then she's like, and then straight to Grace Jones, like I just she could have an impact on me even though she's not here anymore. Like she's
still here. I love her. She was very much giving me, you know, that girl from Top Model, it's like cycle 6 or 7, who was talking about the animal cruelty. She's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if like a squirrel dies or like on the side of the road, they could like use that to make a bag. Or like, what if a deer dies? And they're like, they don't do that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's like deep in the Top Model brain rot recesses.
It sits at the top of my brain, the cavities all the time. They have to do these political message
I thought you
photo
were gonna
shoots.
say the brunch at Tiffany's girl. Sorry,
the brunch at Tiffany's. Exactly. They have to do these political message photo shoots, and this girl gets animal cruelty, and they ask them about it. They're like, "So what do you think about XYZ? What do you think about gun control? What do you think about this?" So this girlie says that she's like, "Oh well, you know, like animals used for fashion is fine if they die naturally, like if they get hit by a car and are roadkill."
Roadkill couture.
Roadkill couture.
Period. Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Really. So Nikki comes back comes back. Nikki is still there. She announces the maxi. She says they're going to do her song called Attention. I've never heard this song before, but it was cute.
No, it was good. Yeah, she's a pop diva.
I do wish they had gotten to write their own lyrics, though.
I know, them just like lip syncing was interesting. It was really more of a choreography challenge.
Yeah. I think she easily, I don't know if maybe they didn't have the budget for it. It clearly seems like the budget went to the finale and they did not put a lot into the main.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they could have just done the flat instruments of her song and then had them all do their own lyrics. I think that would have been sickening.
Well, yeah, I thought it was going to be a remix.
Yeah.
Not just
dance.
It's those girlies who do like K-pop covers.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a dance cover.
Totally. And she says that they're going to be in 2 groups. And so then she calls Kiona, Punani, and Sarah first. But then says, also, Mommy and Cookie step forward. You're also group 1. And Mommy's confession, she was like, does Nikki not know how to count?
Dead. But also, I gasped.
Did you gasp?
I gasped. I goosed because I didn't know.
You didn't know.
I didn't know what was happening today. I didn't know this was happening today. And so I was gagged beyond belief, Dance Studio. When they all became one team, I was like, they're gonna bring them all back.
Did it occur to you right in that moment?
And right in that moment,
I didn't know how they were gonna bring back Punani. Or not Punani. Peach. I just knew that it was gonna happen. And
I had no idea.
You had no idea. You didn't look. I did.
No.
I peeked because I had to know.
I sometimes, it's so hard to avoid spoilers nowadays. I'm like, if I can watch some random international season and not know what's going to happen, that's a delight to me.
Yeah. For me, I just wanted to know how we got to the end. I was so curious because I'm like, I know how it's over. What happens along the way? And so those middle 3, I was so gooped by because I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Like, how did we get here? Coco Peru. How did this happen?
I'm trying to be good.
And it flashes the other side of the room to the fiercest shot of the eliminated queens. This Vespi is so muggy.
Christine Baranski down.
But also Peach is serving it to me.
Well, she came in mad as hell.
She did. And they are going to be the second group. What I thought was the strangest part about this episode is how they completely separated the girls. They did not let them reunionize. They did not let them conversize.
We got to reunion this, to quote Kimora Black.
They didn't let them talk much. The only time that they interacted was during the choreography process.
Which is such a random time.
Right.
Like,
and
now we're letting them interact? Like, what?
it's like mixing beta fish or something. Like, you have to let them sit across from the glass, not get too close or they'll fight. And I did not understand why they didn't let them talk. Like, television?
Ice. Hard ice.
Hard ice eliminated girls. I wondered what they were trying to avoid or if they were just trying to keep the vibes good.
It was funny because it was like, obviously they were coming back for their possible redemption, but they were being handled like they were guests at a roast.
Yes.
Like an end of the season comedy challenge
Totally.
where they're the audience or something. And we only see them in a non-speaking role like that. I was like, they're literally like back to compete again. And they're like, no,
don't talk. Shut up. Other side of the studio.
Eliminated queens are to be seen and not heard.
They're not even in Untucked. They don't do a runway. Which, did you clock too? I'm getting ahead of myself, but did you clock that they were all in glittery costumes for their girl group? It was like that was their sparkle runway. I thought those were their runways because they were all in glittery clothes.
Catch that tea.
Catch that tea.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
And so the twist of this, for anyone that's not watched, is the eliminated girls will perform the exact same challenge, and whoever the top placer is will battle in a lip sync against the loser of the girls that are currently there. What did you think about that twist?
The twist. You know, it's tricky because it's like, I'm all for redemption, but it's also hard when it's like, I don't know. Because I was taking it to be, although, okay, maybe I don't understand the universe or science, but I was taking it to be
science
like,
is hard.
I was perceiving it like the All Stars 3 format, where there's going to be like a winning group.
Got it.
And like, it really felt like they were featuring that group more. So I thought it was going to be like there's a top, maybe even like top 2, they pick someone or like, I don't know. I didn't know how it was going to shake down. But then like, again, jumping ahead, but when the second group did so much better, I was like, well, I guess someone for the first group's coming back. Like, it was good seeing y'all. I was like, feel bad for Peach and Kitty because they did a great job performing. But yeah, they're curtains.
Yeah, right. I would have loved if they had almost done some type of multi lip sync situation where there was a top 2 from the eliminated girls. They lip sync for the win. One of them is then going to battle against a bottom 2 from the top group.
Sort of like the talent show where there's like a top 2 and a bottom 2.
Yeah. But then also make it lip sync SmackDown. So it's like, all right, save yourself from going home. Now you have to fight to also not go home. If you win, you get to stay and nobody will come back. But if you lose, this diva is taking your spot. I think that would have been fierce.
That's fierce, yeah.
I think that would have been cool. But I do like this twist of someone getting to fight their way back because, I mean, I think the point of contention is always, well, it's not fair that this random person gets to skip a bunch of episodes and then come back.
Yeah.
But this time, it's like they fight their way in. And if they didn't fight hard enough, then they don't get to come back.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's still up to that lip sync. I kind of like that.
I would love also, like, if they all, like, it was like a sort of like, I know I just brought up talent show Rated Queen. If it was sort of like lipstick vote where the 5 queens who are still there pick which queen should lip sync to come back. The 5 eliminated queens pick which girl she will they will lip sync against if they're picked. And if they win, they eliminate that girl.
Oh my God. Okay. Wake it up. 'Cause
Are y'all
that would-
listening?
Wow.
Are y'all listening?
That's sickening.
So then they'd be like, okay, we, as a group, we decided that Peace should get a chance. And then they're like, okay, we picked Cookie Cunty. And then...
Wait, that's so fierce. That's a way to use Rada Queen. Because I hate Rada Queen. I hate it.
Yeah.
I think it was okay in the talent show for 18 because it really played on the social dynamics that are happening now. And it created a moment. Even if I didn't like the moment that was created, it still created one. I think that's what they wanted. Something like that would be a moment.
That actually also a talent show with half eliminated, half there would be kind of the tea.
Mm-hmm. Someone in my comments was saying what they would like to see for this format done is that where 5 episodes in, that's where they do the first talent show. Yeah. And then week 2, they do the second talent show, bottom 2 lip sync against each other. But then there's a week 3, and whoever survives will vote someone back from everybody that already left, except for the one that just got booted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that would be fierce. That would be really fierce-alicious.
Fabulous.
This fabulous. And so they do the groups. Can I say Ginger? I know I've shot on her a couple times already, but when she came out, why was she looking like that dude standing emote? I saved it. This emoji.
Stop.
She was just like
was she in the very back?
She was.
Because you could just see her basically like waiting.
The whole time she was like that. Kitty had great energy, but she was absolutely doing her own thing.
Yeah.
And I think the problem with the eliminated girls is they were just so unsynergistic. It was almost like they all knew we're all gone, so what does it matter?
It was interesting because I feel like there were a couple girls that were really giving it high energy, but then in general it felt a little disconnected.
Yeah.
It felt a little like faculty performing at the theater like event where it's like, well, they don't have any stake or like they don't have the same resources or like investment in this. It's like, I don't know.
I feel that. I also didn't like the way that the first group distributed themselves. They treated it like they had lines because it was like, all right, Kitty, you're gonna have verse 1, 2, and 3. Vespi, you're going to have verse 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, and that was also the thing is I thought the distribution difference was very interesting because they did it in big chunks.
Which I think was a mistake.
You get this 30-second chunk.
Yeah.
Whereas with the other
chunks,
ones,
like actual chunks.
That is booty butt.
Sorry.
Put that away. But for the second group, it was like everyone got like 2 to 3 10-second ones, which I thought was much more effective.
Well, yeah, it was like one girl gets this sentence and then immediately it transfers to this one and then to that one. And I like that a lot better because everybody kept being seen throughout the whole performance.
Yes.
Where like with the first group, it was like, okay, I'm paying attention to Kitty. All right, I'm not paying attention to her anymore. I'm paying attention to Vespi now. Okay, now I'm paying attention to Ginger.
Yeah.
And I think that was to their detriment because it didn't allow them all to stand out equally. And so if someone was doing something really phenomenal, they were sort of distracted by whoever the lead singer was. I don't know. Maybe their strategy was, we'll make them pay attention to us more. So then that'll maybe give us a better shot. But I think it just kind of harmed all of them. The one that I was looking at the entire time was Peach.
No, she was really giving it. For me, it was Kitty. I thought Kitty had such a great, like, infectious energy, and I saw a lot of fight in her, which I really appreciated.
I think her and Peach should have lip sync. One of them wins and then gets to try to fight to come back because they were both really good. And then the second group are all the girls that are currently here. And I was like, what is going on with Punani? She's so offbeat. And there's this moment with blocking that was so fuck-ass. I don't know if you noticed it. Punani is in position 4, I think. And then slowly, literally shuffles like to position 2. Like behind all the girls, rotates behind them. And I'm like, why did you do that?
This is only your second live performance. No, I get that because she, it was very white girl trying to catch the beat.
It was Trixie and Tan with you. Like, why do you keep leaving the scene?
Well, I feel like she also like the parts that she was given, it was like a little faster. Like it was
Yeah.
almost, not a rap, but it was like a little bit more of like a da 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 da. And I was
Yeah.
like, these were not the parts she should have gotten.
Not
Like
at
she
all.
can. This is not the BPM for her.
This is not your challenge.
Saying that to someone else, girl, this is not your challenge.
And I thought Kiona stole the show. In critiques, they tell her that she looked more like a choreographer than a dancer.
Because she was like watching or whatever, but I feel like that was more of a commanding presence. Like
Yeah.
she was the one doing it. Like what's the word? Not the legend. Well, yes,
The momager?
the momager, the reference or whatever.
Oh.
The control.
Yeah. She was it. And I loved her. I thought this was absolutely her challenge week. So I was very confused by the critiques. And they even tell, I think it was Sarah, right? They're like, your lack of dancing and the way that you didn't hit the beat or know any of the rhythm or the lip sync very well was so funny. I'm like, what alternate wormhole did I fall into?
We loved how you kind of fumbled that.
We love how you just sucked. We love how you did so bad that it was somehow good. It was very Lexi Love bombing at Snatch Game. Like, you were so bad that we
Stop
lived.
literally, and they're like, but we liked that.
Yeah, it was so confusing because that amount of flexibility would not be afforded to certain girls. Like, if that was Ginger, they would have been like, you just really are ass at this challenge and you probably should die.
And not eat so much.
And then they'd say something fat-phobic.
Yep.
And the runway category is called Shine for Us. And again, I want to echo
Shine, shine, shine.
shine, shine, shine. The eliminated queens are literally all in like sparkly, glittery fabrics.
So maybe there was a plan there.
Yeah, maybe they were told like, this is the runway challenge, but surprise, you won't be walking it. So do you want to wear them now? Or don't wear them at all?
T.
I don't know. There's only 5 of them, so we can talk about all of them. I was bummed they didn't do the eliminated.
Yeah, right. Especially because these 5 weren't all great.
No,
I liked 2 of them.
Kiona's out first, and she was everything. She was like the last piece in the collection of the fabric that Thorgy stole in All Stars 3.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
work, bitch.
Yes, a work bitch. This was so Thorgy coded. But she says it was Nefertiti inspired, and I
Yeah.
wanted to know, were you enchanted by this? You roasted the dog shit out of Egyptian looks. And you said they don't enchant you.
Okay.
This will be a question anytime there's an Egyptian look.
I will say this one, it did enchant me because I'm sick of someone being like, I'm doing an Egyptian look and they look like Ankh from Animal Crossing, Anka, where they're literally like white dress, black bob, gold jewels, scarab on the chest. Like I don't want to see that corny like 1960s Cleopatra. Like that is dead. That is over. I'm sick of it.
When Drag Race Egypt comes out and they do Night of 1,000 Cleopatras.
No, it's my Michelle Visage Marie Antoinette. Like I'm sick of seeing these little like Cleopatra, or like they're like I'm Tutankhamun, and it's literally just that with like a headpiece instead of a black bob,
Night
and
at
I'm
the
like, give it
museum.
up. Yeah, no, literally they're Rami Malek and Night at the Museum, and they're like, yes, like I'm not living for that, but I'm living for this.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's almost like Egypt by way of like the 80s.
Yeah. It's hot. It's sexy. It was everything. This was absolutely her win week. Mommy was such a confusing dress.
Okay, no, can I say this was my favorite?
Was it?
Do you know what this is referencing?
No.
I think the piece is called The Comedian. Okay.
Wait.
Get ready to lock in. She's the banana duct taped to the wall. Do you know that art piece?
Yeah.
Because it was a
Is
banana
it?
print dress. And then she had the silver foil all over her. I loved that.
Silver foil in a banana dress.
I don't think.
That's sickening.
So I was kind of living for that reason because, it's called The Comedian.
Bitch. Yeah, I see it. It's this like distorted banana that's on the print.
Yeah.
I like the bananas.
The flat bananas.
But I just didn't like the bolt of fabric on her face.
Oh, yeah. The mask was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I wish it was just like a hood or something.
Or a proper face kini.
True.
That would have been fierce.
True. But I did actually really live for this. To be honest, this was my favorite. I had a Thorgy a work bitch moment for this.
Really?
I agree. I didn't like the face being covered.
Yeah.
But I just thought there was something clever about like the banana bodysuit with the silver fabric over it.
I didn't know it was that. That's sickening.
I think it was just because I had just recently saw something about that piece. This piece. This piece. So I was just like, oh, it was just like a weird thing where, your brain like connects the dots. And
Totally.
I was like, okay, I'm living.
I'm here for it. What do you think about cookies? Because I loved this so
The
much.
way you lived?
Yeah. We're having opposite reaction moments.
The bodysuit made me so nervous.
Did it?
A sequin nude illusion is crazy.
Yeah.
This was
It
so
is.
Born Naked season 7 coded. It reminded me specifically of the one that Kasha Davis had.
Completely. I loved it so much. I thought it was very camp. I thought it was silly. I do wish that the feet were covered by the fabric, but
Yeah.
I just loved it. I thought it was everything. I love stupid camp like this.
It was so ridiculous and definitely not what I was expecting her.
Yeah, that's why I
to
liked
wear.
it.
Yeah, I was gagged for sure.
You know what though? I think maybe I'm just blinded by stan energy for Cookie because I've been living since week 1.
Listen, I really saw the light. Was it
Last run
week when she let Ginger have it?
Yeah. And then Sarah Forever. I think this is an abnormal slay for her, but also those. Sorry, Sarah. She just unsubscribed
An abnormal
immediately.
slay for Sarah.
I think like the double sequin was fun. She said she made the face part herself.
Yeah. This is something different for Lana.
Very different for Lana.
I thought, in my opinion, the body switch of the two-way sequin was a lot more effective than the face.
Yeah.
Because I know they said, like, oh, you had, like, makeup. I couldn't see it.
Yeah. It looked a little smudged from far away.
I couldn't tell, the, like, transition when she changed her face. So, I don't know. I still thought it was interesting, though. I thought it was a cool effect.
You said there were 2 you lived for. Was the other one?
My
Was it
two,
Punani?
I didn't live for anyone white.
Okay,
I'll just say
thank God.
that. My 2 were, I liked Keone,
Keone.
and then
Kiona and Mommy.
Mamiona. Keone and Mommy. Those. It's
You've
Keone
been saying
and Mamo.
Kiyomi for years. When we first started podcasting, we were talking about France or something, and you mentioned Kiyomi. I think it's just been brain rot for too long.
I have a coworker named Kiyomi, and I think that's why, as well as like I can't get
That's so fair.
that woman out of my brain. Like I just am thinking about her. She works in support. She's very sweet.
Fierce.
love you, Kiyomi. Thank you.
Fierce.
Loved you on Drag Race France.
Okay, when I saw Punani, all I saw was
A messy man.
a messy man. Glittery Valenciaga
Stop.
as that cartoon character.
Oh, with the chin.
With the chin.
I
Look
just-
at it again.
Oh no, I'm scared.
That's from Glittery Valenciaga.
I just I hated this.
I did too. It was awful.
I thought it was awful. I hated that hair.
Me too.
It was very tumescent.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's giving like the rumor weed from Larry Boy. That is Christian, so I'm sorry for that. But it's giving the rumor weed with the cordyceps virus because the hair is very Last of Us clicker.
Totally. Did you agree with Sarah Forever getting the win?
No,
Who would you given it to?
they live for Sarah in a girl group.
They did. I thought it was so random. And they were literally, I wrote down the critiques. They thought that she held her own and wore them out on the runway. And I'm like, what? Where did she hold her own?
I love me some Sarah Forever. I don't think she was a 4-win diva this season.
No.
To the point that when they got to the end, they were like 4 wins. I was like, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. But she was great. She was fantastic. I love Sarah Forever. But that gagged me a little bit. I would have given it to probably
Don't say Kiyomi. Don't say it.
La Cahen. Klarna.
Kiari, Klarna.
I would have given it to Kiari Pamu.
There we go.
Or honestly, like I even kind of liked Mommy's.
You like Mommies?
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Mommy's outfit was also giving me like a Naomi Smalls variant.
Totally.
In that it kind of reminded me of the Naomi Smalls adrenaline look.
Oh yeah.
Very hot.
Look.
I just feel like that is like such a great like I wish that was a drag queen default of like because I'm pretty sure if this is the look that I'm remembering that Mommy wore, it's like the like leather or pleather like separates. I feel like that is so much cuter than like a stretch bodysuit.
Totally.
I'm like, can we get into that more
Right.
so?
Let's do that, girls. Did you agree with Cookie being the bottom? I know you didn't like her runway, but did you agree with her bottom placement?
See, I was struggling this episode because I was like, I want this 5 to be this 5 and not change. So I didn't really want any of them in the bottom.
Sure.
But I would say, like, if I had to put one in the bottom, it probably would have been Cookie.
Really?
Just because I feel like everyone's such a... Well,
arrow to my heart.
Actually, wait, no, Punani.
Punani
did the
She's
worst.
right there.
Unfortunately. But then after Punani, I would say Cookie.
That's so upsetting. Because for me, it's Punani or bust.
Poon or bust.
And they just randomly call Peach as the one that's going to be the top. They didn't get critiques at all. They didn't get to walk the runway at all.
They're like, hey, bet you thought we forgot about you, diva.
When they were just sitting there that whole time, I'm like, what is happening?
Well, because especially even like some of their critiques, I think kind of inferred like, well, obviously you blew those bitches out of the water.
Yeah.
I did feel very sad watching Kitty's reaction to watching the other team. I feel she was like, damn, could have been me.
Yeah, no, seriously. In another universe, I think Kitty would have been there.
But yeah, like you were saying, they kind of just like dismissed that first team. And then it was very much like, well, obviously the second team did way better.
Right.
And y'all are the relevant divas. And they're like, oh yeah, but by the way, Peach, you might come back. So get up here.
When she was standing up there, her mug with that hair was like AI. Like she looks generated by something, doesn't she?
She really, see, that's the thing about the bearded divas. I feel like they have to give cunty eye.
Yeah.
And that is something I appreciate. Is like I feel like when there's a bearded queen, they always have such a strong paint
Madness
on the upper half to like I don't want to say compensate, but I feel like obviously like because there is less.
They have less below. They have less real estate to work with.
Yeah, I feel like you always see such an impressive like detail in the upper half of the mug.
Yeah.
Oh, can we talk about her finale look?
Yeah. So they have to lip sync to a song called Et alors. I said that like it was Spanish, but it's French. And I think that Peach was fighting for her life. She was fighting tooth and nail to get back.
Fight for it. She was hungry.
Cookie was like on slow mode the whole lip sync. She looked like she knew it was curtains. So she was like, I'm not going to fight too hard.
Yeah, I mean, especially she had already seen Peach perform. So she probably was like, well, I know what she's doing.
Right.
So I'm going to do Heidi.
And I feel like they saw this look as she was leaving and they were like, promo for season 3. Someone write that down. Beach.
Her job is beach.
I really love Cookie, but I was so sad to see her go.
Yeah, I had really grown to be a Cookie stan.
Yeah.
And she's one of those girlies where it's like, how do I say this? At least for me, I kind of like maybe took her for granted for a minute. And this happens with a lot of these girls where it's like, I don't always like get them, and then when I finally get them, it's like top 5, top 6, which is kind of like their time to go.
Sadly.
And it makes sense, but it's like you're sad because you finally like saw the magic of them, and you're like, damn, just in time for you to leave.
I know, it's so upsetting. Episode 8 is called Queen Twice Over, and I feel like normally the girls are pretty happy about when someone comes back. They usually celebrate them a little bit, but they were kind of like, you shouldn't be here.
I know. It was very diplomatic because they were like, well, we'd rather have Cookie here. And Peach was like, but if it was you, then they're like, well, if it was me, of course.
Yeah.
We still would wish it was Cookie.
Right.
They're like, of course, like, I understand you did what you had to do, but we're not happy.
Right. And I don't understand why they seemed so anti-Peach. They were like, what? You don't have to be here. Like, you could swap with her. You could still go home.
I know. I mean, maybe they also... Most of the time, I don't think it is when they're like, well, it's because they think I'm competition. But like, I do think she was a bit more of like a tenacious competitor that they did get out early out. So it's kind of annoying. Like for someone to come back, like, I don't know, no shade, but like someone like Carmen coming back is maybe a little less scary.
Sure.
Than, I don't know. I can't, there's not.
Kenya.
Yeah. Or like a Trixie even.
Yeah.
It's like someone who like maybe does actually show out in some of these challenges. And like Peach didn't get a ton of top placements, but you could tell that she was very hungry for it. So if it was me, I would have been like, well, damn, she really wanted it before. And then she got eliminated. So now she really, really, really wants it.
Yeah. Like an Anthony in a nutshell.
Like an Antonina nutshell.
The Nikki mail was kind of hateful today for this last episode, this last competitive. She says, ladies, form a square. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, well, how about you spell the YMCA? Each one of you does a different letter. That doesn't work either. Well, looks like we need to get rid of one of you.
Rotted and shady. And I loved it.
I loved it. It was so good. She comes in and tells them they're going to do a parody of The Weakest Link, and they get like 5 minutes to get in drag. But Lova Ladiva is here.
Looking like
the only woman.
Pre-makeover office diva in a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the overbearing boss.
I love.
Yeah, very life size. Very...
And they do this little parody, which was so funny. Can we do this all the time? This was the coolest and funniest mini challenge I have ever seen in my life.
A full, like, high production, The Weakest Link. Like, almost unironically, too. I mean, obviously, like, the answers were satirical, but it was like the seriousness of it all was kind of incredible to me.
I love how she turned her whole desk to be like, Mommy Wata.
Yeah.
Sarah forever.
The rotation of it.
Yeah, it was so funny. Sarah gagged me when she introduced herself. She says, I'm Sarah forever and I can blink with both eyes.
Crazy. I also loved Mommy getting Nikki to laugh when it was like, name something. I don't even know how many centimeters, like, or how
20.
many inches.
It's 20 centimeters or whatever.
Which I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Name something that's 20 centimeters. My cock.
And then one of the other girls go, Mommy's cock.
Yes. And then I think they were like, Peach's cock.
Oh, Peach's cock. And she goes, is that true? Peach says, yes. Correct. And then when they had to answer all of it was the last
the previous correct answers, and they're like,
yes.
Mommy's cock, Peach's cock.
Correct. Just the way that she said it was working me out. This was the funniest mini challenge ever. Like, this needs to be a staple.
But like, even just more like, imagine like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where it's like like a one-on-one, and then it's like a multiple choice, or like a Wheel of Fortune, like anything like that, mini or main.
Yeah,
I feel like we need to tap into more of this.
I like the game show maxis like they did in España. That one improv maxi that was non-snatch game.
Yeah,
I liked the structure of that.
A Price is Right.
An actual Family Feud with like Drag Race questions.
Yes, not a snatch game.
Non-snatch game, like actual real Family Feud. What is the one where they have to do? What is Pirate
Jeopardy.
Booty? Yeah. That would be so fun.
Jeopardy.
Really
Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Yeah, there's so many things they could do. It's a good time, and I really feel like they were just having fun with it. And seeing Lova there was also great. The structure of the challenge is of naming lip sync songs from the last season. It was a great time.
It was good. It was cute. It was referential. And like, I don't know. It was just like a fun little like. Sometimes I enjoy the mini challenges where it has nothing to do with drag. Philippines is great at that.
Yeah.
Philippines loves a random ass mini challenge.
The tits or pussy mini game they had to do. That was really funny.
Or I just love when they're like, hey, remember, like, we're going to do this random Philippines, like, schoolyard game.
Climb up this pole, get the flag.
Good shit.
Yeah, it's really good. Philippines 2 is coming up soon, and I'm so excited.
Vibrating.
I'm ready.
Shaking.
It's coming right around the corner. The maxi is to make over some hot, buff rugby men.
Yeah.
Who were delicious.
Incredible. Truly incredible.
They were so cute. One thing I hate about Drag Race France is that they do these makeover challenges day of. Is there some kind of like SAG law that they can't keep these dudes here that long unless they give them a certain amount of money? Is there something with the guest judge? Like, what is it about France television rules, if that's a factor, like that they couldn't do it? Because season 1, it sort of felt like, okay, well, it's the pilot. They're probably trying to rush through this. But then season 2 did it, and I'm like, once is an instance, twice is a habit.
I mean, true. Because, like, yeah, there is also something to be said about, like, the development in relationship that happens when you get to have them 2-3 days. You're practicing.
Yeah.
You're peeling back the onion a little bit more.
Right.
And, like, I think, I mean, maybe it's easy, like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's a lose-lose because the queens don't get to finesse them enough in that time. And then I think the people being made over don't really get to glean as much from the experience because it's such, like, I don't know, a day thing. Like, that is like
one day in the Emerald City. Yeah.
It's not that.
It's so fast. They have some really good conversations. I thought there were some really cute moments.
These men were very impressive.
Yeah.
These were some open-minded ass men. I was gooped and gagged. I'm like, thank God we're not doing the old school Drag Race school of like, let's get the most piece of shit, like homophobic, like trash, garbage men possible.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them were either like dads or just like very open-minded, like young men. I was like, damn.
And I love that they all came in with the rainbow socks too.
Yes.
Just down
Some
to
of
be
them were
allies.
straight up flirty too. That I would like assumed they were gay and then they're like, yeah, I'm not gay. I was like, oh.
I have a wife and a kid at home.
I was like, but you're acting like you were going to let them suck it. Like,
yeah. You're about to smack it.
Because a couple of them were like, do we kiss? Like,
right. I will say, because it all was very inconsequential up until the runway, like, there's no big story beats or anything. Peach, again, knows how to mug down. Because this man looked the most puss in the whole room. And he has a beard.
I know. I was impressed by that because I was also like, they didn't even have similar faces.
No.
And I think that is very interesting because was it Sarah who was like, I realized that we have really similar faces when she was painting her partner. And she was like, so that made it super easy. And her partner looked great.
Yeah.
But I think there's something to be said about, I mean, maybe like a Jada Essence Hall, where it's like you can take someone, different bone structure, different like skin tone, different everything, and still make them look like you and look great.
Yeah.
Like that is like true like skill.
That's impressive artistry.
Yeah.
Peach just got it. So the runway category is called Beautiful Match. The first one out is Peach and Chisturabish.
Well, yes.
Well, of course. I thought they were so funny. They took the typical Cinderella route that so many girls do in makeovers, but did Anastasia and Drizella.
Gorgeous. I loved it. I thought it was really cute. I loved it.
I was like, are you intentionally doing Cynthia
That
right
was
now?
not.
You did it in the cadence and everything, so I thought you were doing this.
I loved it. I thought it was really good.
I really loved the color choice. I think they both looked great. I felt bad for Chister-a-bish because Daphne's like, I hate to take your sparkle, but of course it didn't fit in the back. Well, of course not, because they had 8 hours.
Yeah.
What was she supposed to do? Make an entire corset?
Yeah. I don't think she was anticipating a rugby player coming in her drag today.
No. But I loved it. I thought the little asymmetrical leg was really fun. I love their performance. I just enjoy that she thought about something different with Cinderella and not, I'm going to be a fairy godmother like we've done a million times before.
Yeah, doing the stepsisters was gorge. And what a fun reference of like, I don't know. I love when for makeovers someone does something that requires to. Mm-hmm. Of like, you don't, because it's
Fontana.
So, yeah.
The Shining Girls.
The Shining Girls, Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Like,
mm-hmm.
I listen, if we ever get an Ice Climbers runway, I will throw ass. I will throw ass.
Nana and Popo mentioned.
Because, like, I don't know. This is so rare on Drag Race that you can do something that is a multiple person reference. So I think it's so fun. Like, I don't know. Was it Big Business? Is that the one where Bette Midler's twins?
Oh, I think so.
Because everyone does that look as single, but I'm like, I would love a twin look of that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so fun. I don't know. Anyways.
I agree. And I think especially doing comedy is always a good point for me. I thought it was great. And I don't think they look bad.
Yeah. I agree. Because also a comedy walk is better than a fierce walk.
Yeah. And on top, and again, they look sexy. They look good.
Yeah, they do. Glammed out.
And I mean, like, I've expanded my brain to recognize all drag is valid and beautiful. Where, like, several years ago, I would have looked and been like, oh, it's like a hairy dude. But, like, he looks puss.
Yeah.
Even hairy as fuck. He looks puss.
Gender is a construct. Tear it apart.
Yeah. Next up is Mommy and Queen Mira. They come in as old grannies who then become dominatrixes. And I just complained about this. Who was it I just complained about this with? We just had it last season. It was Lady Kero. Did that one Pope into the Dom thing, the slutty Dom.
Yes.
And I'm like, we need to fucking stop doing this.
Retire the, like, yeah, the
something into a Dom. Please stop, girls on Drag Race. I can't take it anymore. This is my Marie Antoinette.
Especially because, like, I was just getting stressed. I'm like, is this girly going to be able to get this coat off and, like, turn it out? She's already, like, doing so much, like, even just trying to get this girly to give, like, sexy Dom Guiche.
Can I say? Mira looked like Janie.
Stop.
She looked like Janie Jacquet.
But she won't need your subtitles this time around. She really did. I appreciate how down she was to, you know, live mommy's no clothes fantasy.
Which I liked. I just think it's mommy looks really simple.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, there has to be a level of, like, I don't know, impressiveness to it. And, like, that's to me more of a performance look.
Totally. Did you have anything else to say before I cut you off?
No.
Okay. Punani and Lova Lee are next in these denim with pins that she's been collecting since she was a kid.
It's crazy that those are all hers. That is so many.
That's so many pins.
You know that shit's heavy.
I used to wear a pin lanyard, and then I moved to a jacket when we would go to Disney.
Yeah.
That shit is dense. It weighs you down.
Yeah.
And if there's no backing on this, they're just getting rubbed raw by the
I know,
pin
you
backs.
know that hurts. Like,
Yeah.
what? Imagine it's the Disney ones with that, like, black, like, rib to it. Like, some are bulky.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's the flat, I'm assuming, like, the flat metal pin back.
Probably.
But, like, even then, that's a lot.
That's so much.
Why did she turn her makeover into the Vision of Rose? Like, what happened? I mean, maybe that was intentional, but I was like, she turned this bitch into Rose.
La Vision Rose.
L- L- Lova Lova Ladiva Lovely.
I mean, she may have well as called her like Lily or something. So she was another flower.
I was gagged a little bit.
In a good or a bad way.
Just in a she made her look like Rose kind of way.
And then gave her that fuck ass clown hair.
Those blue wigs, the like Trixie Mattel mushroom cut in blue, is a little bonkers.
And this poor girl's strap fell off.
I know, and I'm like, it's not her fault. Like, she's just got a lot of body.
Immediate bottom two for me. Don't parole.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
'Cause it broke.
You're a Punani denier.
I am.
You're a cookie truther and a Punani denier.
Am.
That's
It's
crazy.
So true.
I also kind of agree with her though. Like, it's denim. Like, what if that strap was at the end of its slack? You know? Maybe there was no more slack to feed through that belt.
Any other thoughts?
No.
Next is Kiona and Lola.
Sure. Pretty, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful undergown.
Oh.
Beautiful lower gown. I don't like the gloves because they're an awkward length. Why do they stop at the... They don't even go to the elbows.
Yeah, should be opera length.
Yeah, and it's... it's not. It's a golf glove.
It's like a magician's glove. Yeah.
Totally. They're going to pull a rabbit out of somewhere. And then this organza that's at the front is literally just tied around with a little belt. It's not even a full belt.
But it's lavender organza.
I love a lavender organza. She sounds fierce. She sounds real fierce. That should be a drag name.
But it is very like classic drag costume. Like this like tulle, like this also looks like something Rose would have worn on
Oh my
season
God,
13.
you're right.
But she would have worn it with like a fuck ass like My Fair Lady like tulle Day at the Races hat.
Totally. I really dislike this. And the hair is so flat for both of them.
I also don't love her in blonde. Is that hateful?
Not at all.
I just feel like she can pull off. I mean, obviously dark colors look great, but she also can pull off like statement colors. Like her in a blue wig. And a lot of people try to pull off a blue wig and they look the fool. But like she looks great in blue hair, green hair. So I'm like, just because ash blonde, which I also, that's also, maybe that's why I don't really like this ash blonde where it's almost like a white blonde.
Yeah.
I don't really like that color in general.
Yeah. It
That's
needs to
all.
be 2 shades darker. That's it.
Yeah. I don't like ash blonde. Sorry to the ash blondes out there.
And there's a drag queen named Ash Blonde who just changed her name.
Ash Ketchum blonde.
And then last up is Sarah Forever. They say Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah Forever and Davina Forever. And they're doing an Ab Fab tribute. When they came around the corner, I'm like, why do I know this? And then they started moving and I'm like, oh, wait, that's that girl. That's
Wait,
that sponge.
I know these women. Wait.
I forget her name because they're advertising Ab Fab on the WoW app. So anytime I go on there, they're on the homepage.
Well, because one of them is one of the ants in James and the Giant Peach.
Sponge, I think, yeah?
Joanna
Lumley.
Joanna Lumley.
Yeah. Is that her name?
Yeah,
Joanna
just
Lumley.
because I almost said the government name of another one of my coworkers. I need to
Just doxing
I'm
all your
having
coworkers.
brain rot. Yeah,
Please. Oh my God, it's the alcohol. We'll blame that. I think they look great. And again, a duo situation that you don't really get to do very often.
And it's sort of comedy, but this is one of the things where like a characterization or like a strong POV like this is sometimes better than just trying to do fierce. Because like you can lend a little more character in your walk. You have a little bit more guidance on like how to show out on the runway, like for the other person, compared to just like, okay, I have this dress on you, go be fierce.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it is less intimidating to be like, okay, we're playing these characters. Like, these are the kind of movements you can do. This is like how I'm going to do it. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just easier to kind of like shimmy and be silly down the runway versus like give puss. Then pluck pussy hairs.
Plug pussy hairs. Can I share my? I think this is my controversial opinion for the episode.
Oh, okay.
So in season 1, I hated that they did a lip sync Lollapalooza at the makeover. I think it didn't make sense. It felt gross. I would have loved if they had just saved the lip sync Lollapalooza for the finale, not eliminated anyone because it was their family members. This time it's a bunch of rugby players who were great. But Sarah Forever was objectively the best of all of them.
Yes.
And I think that this was a year where the Lollapalooza situation was totally valid.
Ooh.
I would have, if I was the head producer on this, I would have been like, Sarah, you're the winner. The other 4 of you will do as what we did last year. All 4 of you are going to lip sync Lollapalooza because they were all kind of bad.
That would have been...
Except for Peach.
Am I correct in saying Kiona won?
No, Sarah wins.
Oh, Sarah does win.
This is her fourth win.
Her fourth
this
win.
is her fourth one. And it was arguably her most valid win, in my opinion.
Yeah. But really, she shouldn't have won last week.
And she shouldn't have won week 1.
God, it's so tricky.
Yeah.
It is so tricky.
It really is.
Because it's one of those things where this is just a general Drag Race problem of like, queens can do so good, but they were kind of like being praised in moments where they were just doing okay.
Totally.
Or like decent. So then the moments come where they're doing really great and it feels almost overshadowed by all the positive feedback they've already gotten, if that makes sense.
Feel that. And I feel like we've been seeing that a couple times in the last few seasons we've talked about. I think you and I specifically talked about that with Christian. We loved her, but there were some moments where it was like, you got a lot of praise where maybe someone else could have gotten it.
Yeah.
So then it's frustrating when you win again because it's like, I already know that the judges think you slay.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess in this case, they're trying to perpetuate this idea of like, she almost had like her fall from grace in the last chunk.
Right.
She was in the bottom a couple times. And now this is kind of her like getting her groove back. And like these 2 wins are kind of like reaffirming like she's back in the game. But like, I don't know. I don't feel like there was enough like she didn't lip sync for her life. Like I feel like if she had been in the bottom 2, that would have been different.
Yeah.
But she never lip synced.
I don't believe she did. I'm pretty sure Sarah did not lip sync.
Because she was in the... Because there's the one week where they all said she should have gone home. And then there's the other week where she was low. But she didn't
ever
lip sync either of those times, right?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like she needed to have that.
At least one.
I think also a 1 bottom placement would have balanced out the 4 wins a little more.
Absolutely.
But now I'm just plucking pussy hairs.
Now we are. This one I would have done Mommy versus Peach. I think Mommy would have swept that one. And then it would have been Kiona versus Punani. Kiona absolutely pounds through. And then Peach and Punani go against each other. And probably, in my opinion, I think Punani would need to stay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that this was the justifiable. You could have totally beat for beat copied last season, in my opinion.
Yeah. So they had it right last time, just on the wrong season.
Exactly. And for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
For the wrong reason and the wrong season.
A queen for all seasons. Actually, none of them.
The final song that they're going to do in the last competitive, which is weird that they barely even made a blip that this was the last competitive episode. Normally,
I know.
There's like a lot of like, it's the last one before the finale.
Exactly.
Yeah. There was no noise, no smoke or anything. Their lip sync song is Una Femme. It's this ballad, which was actually subtitled. Did you watch the subtitles?
I did.
Were you enchanted? It was hilarious.
It was very it was almost a little talent show coded in the like, how do I say this? Like an España talent show.
You know what it was giving to me? Lost and confused, I had to look within when I realized these women were men.
Stop.
Because it was about this woman, for anyone that hasn't seen, it's about this woman who's like in a cafe or something and sees 2 lesbians kissing and goes into her brain and has this inner monologue where she's like, they're just living their life. They just want to be like everyone else. I could be homophobic. Why would I throw a stone? Because I've got stones that could be thrown at me. So I'll just let them live their life. They're just people. They're just lesbians living their life. Love those lesbians. I won't be a homophobe today. Live, love, love.
It was
Love is for everyone.
It was like the what was it? Like the light bulb moment of like a 40-year-old woman.
Totally.
She's like, I think I get it with that whole gay stuff. They just want to be them. They just want to live their life. It has nothing to do with me. They just want to do what they want to do. I think I get that now.
And I'm at peace with this.
And that doesn't affect me. That's okay. Yeah. Crazy song, but also crazy as like what now Punani's third lip sync?
Yeah.
I think I also was looking at it with the lens that this was Punani's third lip sync, and I was like, I kind of came into it thinking, well, listen, maybe it was lightning in a bottle with sending home Ginger on her second lip sync. Surely her third lip surely her third lip sync will not be the tea.
Right.
But I thought it was a very impressive emotional performance.
From Punani?
Yes, you disagree.
I totally... Maybe it's because I'm such a denier, but I thought she was pulling a bunch of comedy faces.
I think she was trying to give emotion. Like, she was very emotive, which maybe it was giving comedy. But I just feel like she was trying to give, like, strong emotions. Where I feel like Peach was giving more, like, movement.
Yeah. I thought Peach ate her up.
Clock that tea.
I thought she did, but also your tea is that Punani was serving it.
Well, I'm a Punani truther.
And I'm a denier over here.
Yeah.
I'm over here fully Lova Ladiva. Yeah. Incorrect. Every time. I think, this is my honest opinion, I think that they were so mad at Peach during that television challenge. And they, in the moment, said, we're going to give her another chance. And then they were furious that they didn't just make her lip sync. Even if she wouldn't have gone home, they were furious about that. So Snatch Game came around and they're like, we're going to punish you again because we're mad that we didn't do it last time. So then when she came back, it was like, we're still mad at you about that.
We thought about it again. And hey, fuck you for that.
Literally. Because it just, everything didn't seem good enough from the point that they released her from the stage after she laughed. When they were like, how do you feel about your performance? And she like snickered and was like, it wasn't good.
What did you think of it?
I think in that moment, Nikki went the full Regina George and was like, this is the nastiest skank bitch.
Yeah, I've had it with her. I'm over it.
She's out. They cut Peach and they send Punani off to the finale. Again, barely any smoke that this is the end.
For real, no fanfare.
None. They go to the finale that is live, which I love that it was live.
Yes.
Good stuff.
High quality. It was
high quality.
I don't know. They probably said what that theater was. But I was like, damn. It
beautiful.
It looked kind of nicer than like the one that we filmed here.
You're right. And you should say it. And I also clocked that they kept showing Nikki's teleprompter. Did you notice it?
Wait, I didn't. I think I was too busy trying to look at the girlies in the audience and like see who I could recognize.
Did you clock all of our divas from Belgium?
The Belgium diva, because I saw Belgium and I saw France season 1. But yeah, because at first I was like, wait, that's Drag Queen.
Yeah.
I almost didn't recognize Athena in that blonde hair.
I didn't either.
But yeah,
she looks so good.
But I was gagging, and then Amanda tears. I turned up. Britney Spears. I love her.
But then Mocha Bone, she looks so good.
I know, Mocha being like 2 feet shorter than everyone else.
It was cute to see them all. There were tons of girlies in there.
Yeah, I love that the whole cast was also like seated together because I feel like even at the U.S. finales they don't do it like that except for the current cast.
Exactly.
So I thought it was cute that it was like, hey, this international franchise. Well, because also we don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have like the other franchises coming to support.
Yeah.
But like how cool that's like, okay, Belgium's over here. Mm-hmm. Okay, Last France was over here. Like, I'm sure there are probably pockets of other ones, but I just thought that was super dope.
I remember for a couple seasons they were doing them in tandem with DragCon. So a bunch of those girlies that had booths from internationals would come and be there. Not that there were that many of them. I think it was just like UK, Thailand and like Holland, I think, were the only ones that were really existing when DragCon was happening.
Yeah.
But still. So they do a finale runway, which Dragnifique, I swear they did as the finale runway in France 1. I swear that was the category of the finale.
Wait, was it?
You're on the wiki right now, yeah?
Wait, I need to go. Well, for season 2.
For season 2. For season 1, I want to
It's
say.
a whole nother page. I have to find a link. I have to sort through all the ads.
Oh, the pervasive ads of the Drag Race wiki.
I'm on a love sack ad.
Lova Love Sack.
Stop, Lova Love Sack. That is crazy. Wait, how do I even just get back to season 1?
You go all the way to the very top, and there should be a 1 that's up there.
Oh.
And then you click that, and then that should help you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm almost positive it was Dragnifique.
For the finale?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm checking my sources.
Boots on the ground research.
Dragnifique confirmed.
They did.
Episode 8. Dragnifique.
God, I'm good and brain rotted. Because I think, if I'm not terribly mistaken, France 1 may have been when I started doing runway rankings for the international seasons. So I remember that it was Dragnifique.
Those who don't know their history
are doomed to forget it.
Those who don't know their those who don't know their boots are doomed to toot them.
That was so brain rotted. Those who don't remember their history are doomed to forget it.
Oh my god.
So stupid. Okay. So we have Rose up first. They do it by elimination. Did you love that Rose was just standing there the whole time?
Like a set piece.
She probably
like
walked
Audrey
out.
too.
Audrey literally probably walked out at the beginning of production, and they were like, okay, stand there. And you know how long it takes to film those finales. So she's probably like there for 20 minutes just...
That awkward thing in a live show where someone comes out and everyone claps. Because they're like, yes, it's starting. And then they just stand there.
Back turned to you.
Because you knew everyone like probably cheered when she came out. And then she just stood there for what? 20 minutes?
Probably at least 20. Unless they got their stuff together. But I thought maybe that's why they had so much smoke for her. Because they were like, you've been standing here forever with us. Good for you. What do you think about the outfit? I feel the same way.
Don't forget the rosé. I mean, it's cute, but I don't know. I feel like it could be cuter, you know?
It looks like an asshole.
Very that. And Rosebud.
Maybe that's what she was going for.
Maybe she was trying to give Rosebud. That is true. But I don't know. I feel like I would love to see like a cuntier floral look.
Same.
Like I almost want to see what Mikey Meeks just did for Satin.
Yeah.
Like that sort of like suspended movement. Like I want to see that in floral. Because like you could do like vines of roses or like thorns. Like imagine that. Like literally like what Mikey wore with roses.
Yeah. I loved that look. It was beautiful. Vespi is next. Oh, God, she looks delicious.
Vespi really had some expensive shit.
Yeah. I love that even the hair is ombre in that glitter.
It's such an interesting color palette because it's sort of just like a champagne upper half. And then the bottom half is like All-Star 6. Like that like sunset pattern. Like the purples into the oranges.
It's surprising. It's whimsical. It's romantic. I love the shape. And I love that the mermaid skirt is its own sectioned off piece. Yes. It's not just a bolt of fabric that's like all one thing like so many mermaids are. Kitty Space is next, looking very extraterrestrial.
Yes, love the wig.
The wig is cool.
The wig
she
is
had
wigging.
Something like this on Slation, I think. Yeah?
Sounds about right.
Seems like it.
Slation chain.
I didn't...
Sorry, this has been brain rot. Have you seen a tweet where Joella was like, at Mandy Mago, come get your Slation chain?
Oh my God, yes. I don't like the cut of the bodice, but I like the color palette.
That's fair. It is the dress itself. I hate that kind of like, not moo but like that full like up to the neck cover up. Like it feels a little too modest. Like
A little bit.
give me some tit.
Give me some anything. Ginger Bitch is coming out in green. I think she looks delightful in this hunter green. I like the textures. There's so many interesting shapes. It's almost divine-like in a way.
I see that actually.
Like the severity of the makeup, the way that the hair is styled, this kind of pompadour into the fall, and then this severe cut shape. It's very is that pink flamingos? Is that what that red one is?
Yeah.
It's very pink flamingos.
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
To me.
No, I get that.
What'd you think?
No, I like it. It's a gorgeous color on her.
Yeah.
I mean, that hair color and that gown color together also, I think, are tea. But I agree, and I think she looks really good.
She does. Next is Moon in is that like what kind of peachy is this?
It's like well, it's also very like not millennial pink, but
Oh, it's a little rose gold, isn't it?
Rose gold, yeah. I was gonna say, is that very like 2019?
Yeah.
Like
Millennial pink.
well, isn't that the color they called it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
That color, yeah.
That like kind of like yeah, like warm pink.
Yeah.
It's very that.
It is that, isn't it?
But it looks great. I love it with that red hair. I mean, I love red hair in drag. I mean, I love red hair in women. But like especially when it's like that kind of like that tone. It's just so good. Also speaking of Moon, earlier when I was saying Sarah was never in the bottom, she was in the bottom with Moon.
That's
literally
right.
like the last episode before we picked it up. Because I was like, Sarah was never in the bottom. She should have been in the bottom to balance out her 4 wins.
And she was.
I forgot because she didn't mochatrice.
No, because she didn't get to.
Yeah.
She was in the bottom but didn't get to actually fight.
But
fight for your life.
Fight for it. Because that reminded me, because it's crazy that Mommy didn't lip sync. I was looking at a little summary while we were looking at looks, and it was like Sarah lip synced and Punani lip synced twice, but my girl Keone, Kiarna Klarna, she never lip synced and Mommy never lip synced.
Isn't that wild that the 3 of the top 4 did not lip sync? That never happens.
Well, because also, yeah, that's what's crazy too, is like for Sarah to be in the bottom and never even lip sync, it's like, it's weird that we have no intel on how these girls perform outside of the girl group challenges. Because it's like, well, yeah, I won't say that.
It's okay. We can move on. I love how everyone just was so happy for Moon. She seemed a little gooped. She was like, why do you like me?
I know. She was taken aback by the positive praise for real, but she
Many
deserves
times.
it. I mean, I became a Moon stan over the course of the season, so I couldn't imagine the people watching this as their like home season, how strongly they felt about her.
Yeah. I was clocked in at the beginning. I was obsessed. Cookie is next in the champagne, looking beautiful.
Really pretty. Love the hair. The headpiece. Well, it's not even like, it's like a hair headpiece sculpture thing. Very interesting. It's almost like Grecian meets like it's like sort of like statue, like
Muses.
muse. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Peach, I don't think the photo on the wiki is doing it much justice because it looked super ethereal when she walked out. The way that it spun into the reveal. I love the sculpt of that hair. I normally don't appreciate or respond positively to the jeweled wigs.
Yeah.
I really liked it here.
Yeah, and like for me, the dress is nice, but I was obsessed with the wig and the way that she had the lips and mustache upside down. As
here.
Yeah, as like the crown basically at the top of her head.
Yeah.
So it created that like mirrored. I thought that was so cool. The upside down like mustache is like almost like a bang, like a weird like baby bang.
Yeah.
And then like the upside down lips almost like a jewel at the top. It was very fascinating to me.
And it falls into the beard too, which jettisons out. It's almost like the facial hair is a statement piece. The dress is meant to be simple to highlight the face.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then Kiona is the next with this little atom bomb hair, which I responded so positively to. I thought it was beautiful.
Yes, it moved great. She moved great in it. She looks great in that color.
Yeah, this iridescent purple is so luxe on her. The cut is great. She looks like a goddess.
When you said Kiona, I was almost like, who's that?
My girl Kiyomi.
I only know Kiyomi.
Mommy is next, looking like a little princess. I like the color of the dress, but I just don't know if I love the vein applique on the boobs.
Yeah, I thought that part was a little weird. I agree. I like the color on her, but it's also just funny seeing her in so much fabric. And it's one of those things too where it's like, it's not that this isn't her jush, but it's like, because I'm not used to seeing her like this, it almost feels weird seeing her like dressed up like this. Like,
Totally.
it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of funny.
It is. It's seeing someone that normally does not dress very nice. Like they just sort of dress like t-shirt and jeans or whatever. And you see them like really dressed up in public and you're like, whoa.
Yeah, what is this?
What happened here?
Or like your goofy friend acting serious.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, who is this? What's going on? Like, this ain't you.
Right. I wasn't trying to imply that Mommy's dress is bad, by the way.
No, she's just usually naked.
She's usually not wearing any clothes. Punani is in an extreme slay for what we've seen from the rest of her looks.
I know, this look is crazy.
I love that Bride of Frankenstein hair on her.
It's like Bride of Frankenstein, Marie Antoinette, Birth of Venus.
All of those together.
Because it's like aquatic in color palette, like Renaissance aquatic, but then it is totally Bride of Frankenstein, but it's also almost like alien, like aquatic alien with the mouthpiece and the neck piece. But then like the panniers, super fascinating.
Great look. And I like the black at the bottom.
Yeah.
I would have not thought to put that color there, but it somehow draws it all together.
Yeah.
It's very whimsical. And then Sarah Forever is in this sort of fitted, distressed pantsuit situation.
Yeah, like a burnt suit with owl hair.
Owl hair? It does look like an owl, doesn't it?
Barn owl. Barn owl.
I don't... Bar queen. Barn owl.
Barn owl. Barn owl.
I don't think I like it.
I think...
You think you do?
I think I don't dislike it.
Okay.
I think I like it in like she's the mayor of like a dystopian town where the currency is Spanx.
Spanx?
Yeah. They pay in tights. Tights and shapewear.
Oh my God. I'm going to throw up. That's hilarious. So you love it for her?
I love it for her.
Do you love it for yourself?
No.
I love Godlin has been in my brain. I do not love it for myself. So each one of the girls are going to have to do their own individual performance a la season 14, 15,
Yes.
8, all those. It was very Vegas live for, I think it was Kiona's when she gets wheeled out in that like dumbwaiter thing.
Yeah.
Or elevator coat check situation.
Yeah. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Can I say I hated the song?
Oh, okay. I will say she had probably one of the best performances themselves, but the song itself, I did not like. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because there are other ones where I liked the song itself a lot more.
More than in the performance.
Yeah, like Mommy and Sarah's songs were way better.
Yeah, but then performance for Sarah's was fine. We'll get there. I thought that the beat was sick on Kiona's song, but then the vocals are like, and I'm like, what is this? Who mixed that for you?
Universe is
me. But the beat was so good and her performance was so good. I'm just like, Someone needed to help you. Someone needed to be a friend.
Were they them singing?
It sounded like it.
All four of them?
I think so. And I did like that.
I didn't understand that at first. I thought it was like they were just lip syncing to vocals, and I was like, wait, I think these are them.
Yeah. I think that she was great in energy. One of her twinks looked like Vespi.
Stop. Those twinks were something else.
They were, weren't they? Any thoughts on her performance?
I thought it was really strong. I mean, she's a great performer. Yeah, I agree. Maybe the song wasn't my favorite, but
Everything else made up for it.
I think one of the things about her that is so nice is just like the unshakable confidence while performing. Is like she just seems so like sure of herself.
Sure.
And so like front of the pack, like not looking behind her, like feeling very like sort of that like Beyonce energy of like she's not really looking at anyone else around her, like she's just like commanding. So I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like I mean I feel like that's how drag queens like should kind of always be, is like kind of always having that main character energy.
I am the only diva.
But yeah, she definitely like, I don't know, that's just something I appreciate in performance as well. Is like some girlies like can hit the right moves, but even like have like a sort of a meekness or not be able to like command presence. But I feel like she is such like a presence commanding sort of like main character performer.
I totally agree with that. Punani is next doing La Punanimite. Punanimite. However you say that in French. It was a really low-key song.
It was, wasn't it?
It was giving, I'm not going to win, so I'm just going to have fun.
I thought it was going to be, when it started and it was like, there was like a little spoken word and then they like laughed. I was like, ooh, this is going to be fun and funky. I thought it was going to be like a very like weird 80s, like kind of like synthy.
Kate Butch.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe even like a little Talking Heads. I don't know. It just was boring. Like it was very low key.
What do you think about the random singular head on her collar?
They said it was supposed to be Paloma?
Perhaps.
Because at the end they're like, oh, you did a little tribute to Paloma. I thought it was Rose.
I thought it was too.
Just because, you know, no subtitles. I don't know what's happening. I thought it was Rose, and then they said, oh, it's a tribute to Paloma. So I was like, wait, what? Okay.
Work. They take a little tiny break for a reunion, and I just want to say the way that Moon reacted to the fans enjoying her was so funny. It was so like, what? Why do you like me? I don't understand.
She's like, what?
What
is
mean?
this? What's going on?
Right. I don't know why you like me. It's very much giving someone who's not used to praise, and they're getting it for the first time rightfully, and you're seeing in real time their brain try to process how to handle the praise, and their automatic instinct is to be like, no, I have to run away.
It was too much for the diva. And also just throughout the whole thing, she was giving the edible hit right before she hit the stage. Because whether it be this part during the reunion when they're like talking to her, asking her how she's been, how she's doing, or spoilers jumping ahead when she's giving her acceptance speech. It's just like, yeah, it's great. I'm doing good. I'm doing so much better. Thank you. Yes. Amazing.
Very that.
I was like, okay, yes, girl.
I'm obsessed with her.
Maybe she was just nervous and like overwhelmed by all of the love, but I was like, she was frying me because everyone else was, I feel like, just so much more like talkative.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't the most talkative even during the show. Like they always said she talks slower than everyone else, and she was a little quieter, but she was just, all of her reactions were just so, yes, amazing. Like it's been so great. Yes.
They were all performing and she was just existing in that room, fighting for her life.
Yes, literally.
Then they bring out Mommy for Moi Moi Moi.
Yes.
It was, did you catch, it felt like a dupe of Bang Bang.
I thought it sounded familiar.
It sounded every single beat, because it was like that dun 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 dun, and then they even had the that like aggressive like double drum that's in there, that like pom pom pom.
That's crazy.
I kept noticing that, and then there was like a mini almost rap segment.
Yeah.
It felt like a dupe of Bang Bang to me.
I wish the lyrics to this song had been a little more like
Accessible.
no. Well, I was gonna say meaningful because you talk about the like faux rap part, but it was just her saying blah 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 blah. I'm like, y'all couldn't have written anything. Like you're just having her say the same word.
Me.
Like in the cadence of a rap instead of actually writing a rap for her.
Yeah.
Like I was like, what is this? But I thought she did good.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking it could have been her and Klarna. I feel like now I can't call her by her real name. Now,
so
now
fair.
that I've
It's
actually,
like Vanessa.
Now that I've actually figured out what her name is, I feel like I can't.
You did this with one of the girls in Mexico. You did this with Vanessa.
Well, I also kept calling Vander Von Odd Xander. I think there's something weird where it's like, I know a woman's name until it's time to talk about her.
Yeah.
And then when we're actually reviewing the season, I can't say their name right to save my life.
Who are you?
Yeah. Sarah sometimes.
Anyone who's been listening to this podcast knows that we both have trouble with this. I know people's names in my soul, but not in practice.
Well, and also, I'm a face person. I keep talking about my work day, which I hate, but I work in a kind of thing where I should remember people's names. Never. And like people be like, hey, do you remember me? I'm like, yes.
That is such a rude question.
I know. I hate that. It's so rotted.
It's
but
so rotted.
I work in a kind of place where my coworkers will be like, "Oh my gosh, hi Sarah! Like it's been almost a year. How have you been? Like I haven't seen you in so long."
Yeah.
They'll remember their name. They'll remember their email. I can help someone, and then they come in the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, how can we help you out?" Never seen them before in my life.
Well, you know how it is being a streamer too. Sometimes you know people's names only by their color. So if they change it, you're like, who are you?
Sort of like visual memory. Like
Yeah.
we're almost like no, I get that. It's like, it's the connecting the dots. I see like the shapes of letters and I see colors. I'm like, it's this person.
Yeah.
I see the arrangement of badges. I know exactly who it is. Same thing. Yeah. If they change their badges.
Yeah.
I'll immediately be like, who's that?
Who are you? I don't recognize you anymore. One of my regulars changed their name from like green to red. And I was like, wait, is this your first time in here? They're like, I have a VIP badge.
You're like, never seen her.
Don't have any idea who you are. Sorry, Diva. And then Sarah Forever is last performing Madame Forever. I thought she looked amazing. I thought her visuals were strong. She blended comedy with ferocity. And I saw like actual winner potential, but she really beat the shit out of the dead horse that is those bangs.
The piano bangs.
The piano, they were camp. And the boys doing their fingers as the bangs was very funny.
I think it was frying me because I'm like, I still don't understand it. Like, I still don't understand the original performance of her, like, singing opera and, like, flicking her bangs with her fingers. Like, I still don't know if I fully get it.
Yeah.
So I love that she just went all in. Like, well, hey, I know you love this. So I'm going to do a full number of it. I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about the first time.
Completely. I get that. What did you think about her in general for her performance? Did you like it?
I actually did like it. I could kind of gauge, like I said, I thought it was going to be Mommy and Kiona. Oh.
There you go. You did it.
And Kiarmi. Mommy and Kiami. Just because, like, I was really impressed by Mommy's performance. I feel like she had a great late season, like, uptick. Except for that dominatrix look.
Except for that.
But I also felt like Sarah really commanded a lot of attention. She had a really big reaction at the end of her performance. I felt like people were going really like hard for her and were really like cheering her on.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I get that. And it also made sense for the two best track records to ultimately move forward. You know,
I get that.
I kind of was assuming that Sarah would be the one up there with her just because of how good she's been doing. And then when the number went as well as it did, I was like, oh yeah, I could see this.
She got it. I
Yeah.
get that. In my mind, I would have swapped a lot of the wins around for Mommy, and that she would have gotten some. So in my mind, it's Mommy and Kiona as the top two.
I mean, that's fierce to me.
But also in my redo of France 1, my top two was Lolita and Soa, with
Yeah.
Soa winning because she had more wins.
I don't know what she was thinking, but when they announced the top two, I felt like Kiona looked very like, I don't know. Maybe she was just in her head like preparing, but I felt like she looked like bummed. Like maybe she was hoping someone else would be up there with her.
Oh, someone more beatable.
I don't know, cause like I don't know if it was like she wanted like someone. Well, I don't know. But yeah, like when they announced it was her and then Sarah, like I felt like I saw a look on her face where I was like, I don't know if she wanted it to be like someone she was closer to or someone that, but maybe she is close to Sarah. Like you
Maybe.
said, someone that was easier to beat. Like a different.
Sarah's got 4 wins. She clearly had the room.
I think Kiona had probably the opportunity to beat the other two much more easily, and
Absolutely.
this was probably the one person where it was like, ah, damn.
I could lose to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also, God, Kiona and Mommy would have been the fiercest top two.
That would have been so good.
Nothing against Sarah, because Sarah is extremely
Sure.
fierce. It's Sarah forever.
Baby.
But,
Pluck it.
honey, this is Christmas, baby.
Honey,
But-
this is Sarah forever.
But that just would have been such a fierce top two. And I loved their friendship. I feel like they were always in the corner kikiing, like in minis and stuff. So
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen them do that song together.
I enjoyed them a lot. Ellipse comes out to crown Miss Congeniality as Moon. She doesn't make any money, though. She just gets to be Miss Congeniality.
Right after Moon is telling the audience to pay her.
Yeah. She's like, pay me.
Yeah, give me those blank checks. Pay me.
I lived. And then we get Sarah and Kiona lip syncing to Titanium.
I was... Listen.
I told you I remember Titanium.
When Nikki Doll was like, and then a lip sync from the #1 top artist in France, I did not realize that was David Guetta. I was like, who's the top artist in France? I didn't even realize.
I had no idea either. But I told you last week, I thought I remembered Titanium. And you said, if it's Titanium, I'm going to crash out.
Did I say that?
You did.
I mean, I cringed.
Did you?
I just like this song is a little too like, I don't know. This is my fight song. Like like this is like EDM fight song, you know?
This is my fight song.
Take back my life song. Like this is like the EDM like hard version of that, you know? Like
Yeah,
it is
totally.
like I don't know. It is like
It's ridiculous.
No.
It's crazy. No, I know what you mean.
No.
What?
Do you feel like was that just like her style or I feel like Sarah kind of fumbled this.
Sarah did something weird this lip sync.
She seemed off her game a little bit for this lip
She did.
sync.
Well, and also like the song is about like don't you can shoot me but it'll bounce off because I'm titanium, and then she's got the blue dye pack. Like, what's the story
She
here?
robbed a bank.
She robbed a bank. She got shot by the cops.
I mean, I think they both get a pass because Sia doesn't really speak English herself, but I feel like there was a struggle in the lip sync. Like the words weren't exactly matching.
No, she kept fumbling a lot.
Sia says things really strange.
Yeah.
So again, kind of a pass. Her pronunciation of every word is strange, but
There was that one line at the very beginning where she's like,
and that was the thing is it was like I feel like you need to at least just like get the first minute down. Because that's when people are going to really be looking, especially because that has this slow start where before
Right.
the beat comes in, she has her whole sad moment. Where it's like, you just really need to get that part down so
Yeah.
that the people who are looking can see that you know it really well.
Totally.
And then even if you fumble 2 minutes in with some of those parts or the bridge a little bit, like you already kind of established that you understand the song.
It's less egregiously noticed by that point.
Totally, but I feel like she was kind of fumbling some of the verbs and like some of the
Some of the nouns and adjectives
adjectives
and the
yeah.
conjunctions.
Yeah, Yeah, she wasn't conjugating the verbs. I could tell. I could tell by the way that she was wrapping her lips around. There weren't the proper conjugations of those verbs. But yeah, like it was weird. Like it didn't look like an exact match, and then that took me out of it.
Yeah.
But then like also when she reached for her wig, when she did the hair reveal, it cut away, which told me that
it was bad
because it looks like she reached for it in a way like she almost looked like she thought she lost it.
Yes, no, I feel that.
She reached super carefully for the wig, like she like didn't want to rip it off.
Is it still here?
Like, God, am I bald right now? But yeah, there's just like, I don't know. I felt a lot of hesitance in her performance, which unfortunately just did not pair well with Klarna, which is zero hesitance.
And she went for it. And I think what she did also that was great for me is she edged out the voguing. I think she knew that the audience wanted it. And so she held on to it. She held her card really close. And then after everything was revealed, then she did her vogue.
It literally, though, it looked like Kyoto was like fighting her body's urge to vogue.
Yes.
Because like when she ripped off like, because she did the first reveal, but then when she ripped off like the skirt and top and she was basically in the bikini, and then she like basically her body like forced her into a vogue as she like came to the front of the stage and like walking up the runway. That was the other thing too, is like she almost like showed Sarah like, hey, you can walk up this part.
Right.
Because like they were both standing up there and Sarah kind of just like stayed in her little zone. And then Kyono's like,
her green zone.
Yeah, exactly. I can't see this piece of tape anywhere. But Kyono's like, well, I'm going to walk up this runway. Like
and then Sarah's like, wait, I could do that too.
Literally. I feel like she like utilized the stage more too.
So much
like,
better.
More naturally. Whereas like, yeah, I love Sarah, but I felt like she was a little off her game in this lip sync.
Totally. Which was odd for her because she was so confident up until this point.
She's always been very like effortless. Well, I mean, high effort, but like very natural. Like, she just like can do this all day.
You couldn't see the gears turning.
Yeah, but she just seemed like a little like she was always off her. It was very much that like you make one mistake and like everything just feels slightly off. It was very that.
Yeah. The only thing I will say that I appreciated about it is that because it was a song in English and we don't know their comprehension of English, we can assume that they probably know enough because it's a trade language there and they learn it, that it almost doesn't seem like a song that either one of them would ever do normally.
They had to learn it for this.
Exactly. So it's not like one of them had an advantage. It's not like they got Milkshake and it's All Stars 8. You know what I mean?
Totally. It's sort of like when Georges and Jasmine Kennedy...
Something's Got a Hold on Me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good one.
It's something like that where it's like this is not the song either of them would ever do.
Right.
You would expect them to.
You would never love a Ladiva.
You would never love a Ladiva. Them expect them to do. But yeah, I get what you mean of that as like a very circumstantial performance,
which I like.
I love.
I enjoy that a lot. It's yeah, I like when the lip sync songs seem like it's not something they would normally do. Mommy, when Kiona wins, I wanted to see Mommy up here. And I think it would have been that much more satisfying to see Kiona win if Mommy was up there with her.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I mean, I take solace knowing the future, what the future holds.
That Mommy wins All Stars.
Yes. Which honestly is like, oh God, I can't wait to see that happen.
Yeah.
I'm so locked in for that already, but I get what you mean. That would have been really cool to see.
Yeah. They lip synced to Abracadabra for the All Stars finale. It's her and Ellipse.
I remember that because I think Ellipse is in like a Harley Quinn look or no, I think she does like a series of reveals of like Batman villains. Like I think she does like Harley Quinn to Poison Ivy.
I'm almost positive. Yeah, she does a lot. Someone in the comments of one of those videos was like, so it is just this song. And that's all they said. And I looked at it and fully had that like TikTok Vine boom sound, that like sound.
Please.
That was what happened in my brain.
That sound effect.
Yeah. I'm like, oh crap.
The like bomb exploding soundboard.
So we're going to take a short break. next week, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. But before we end today, controversial opinions. I shared mine already.
Oh. I don't want to say that because that's hateful because everyone deserves a second chance, but there did not need to be a comeback.
You think?
Just for what it all was, like, I would have just as happily seen Cookie Cunty do that makeover. So, I don't know. Like...
So they would have needed to have been a double. Though. Oh, no. They would have just had a top 3. They would have had to have brought some.
Oh, true. Yeah, I don't know how that
They could have double saved.
A double save. Well, because, yeah, then I don't know what the challenge would have been. Like... Yeah, that would have been tricky, but... Yeah, just because love Peach. But the challenge itself was so rough that I feel like the winning group clearly won so much that it felt crazy that someone still came back at the end of it all.
I get that.
So I don't know. That just felt a little funny to me.
Well, and I think to your point too, that episode felt so weird because the eliminated girls didn't get to walk the runway. They didn't get critiques. They didn't interact with anyone. It was like they were just guests and they incidentally might be able to come back.
It didn't feel like it had the intention of it being a comeback for anyone until someone came back at the end.
Absolutely.
So I guess if anything, they just had sort of been a little more thoughtful about how they handled that.
Yeah. And I guess it doesn't make sense why they separated them the way they did.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you want to see come back from All-Stars or for All-Stars from this cast that hasn't already been? Either versus the World or in France All-Stars?
Well, I'm gagged. Sarah Forever, I don't think has been on All-Stars, right? Sarah Forever would be one of them. My first choice is Moon, but I know that she comes back, so I'm very excited about that. So I would say Sarah Forever and then Vespi.
Vespi. Yes.
Vespi.
You know, high-key, who I would like to see? I high-key think that Ginger Bitch would be really good in front of Rue.
Like a UK versus the world.
UK versus the world. Yeah. Or for like a global. High-key.
Yeah.
I think that she does just that side of what Rue loves to see. Plus, she's a girl named Ginger, and you know she loves them.
I love a bitch named Ginger.
Next time we're on in 2 weeks, we will be covering Drag Race Down Under Season 3, which I know is Ivory's season.
Oh, it's also Michelle's hosted season, right?
No, she's 4.
Oh, my God. Wait,
this is the girl group one that you hate. The rainbow one.
Oh.
And isn't this the pirate promo?
This is pirate promo.
I think you said you did not like 3, that it was Boo Boo the Fool.
The season is a little bit Boo Boo the Fool. This is probably like the most Down Under of the Down Under seasons, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's so interesting that we're literally in a string of Slasian Royale polls because we got France 2 where Kitty was here, and then we're doing Ivory season, and then the one right after that I think is Philippines 2.
Who runs the world? Slasians.
Absolutely. It's great. Anyway, any final thoughts about France 2?
I mean, no shade of France 1, but I enjoyed it more than France 1.
Same. Yeah. I understand why people like France, because 2 was better.
France is different.
France is different. That's brain rot. Thank you all so much for listening. We will chat with you in a couple of weeks with Down Under 3. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can, and that is all you can do. Good night.
Bye.